Hello everybody and welcome to my third video regarding the Crew Motorfest's NASCAR update. I was considering having this be my last one, but considering that we have another summit to do, this will not be my last. All I wanted to do was basically just try out a couple of custom tracks focusing on NASCAR, but since we have a new summit to do, we are going to have to do 9 activities. Now, it says that 3 of these are locked. That is because I have to buy the Toyota Camry, which I did say I was going to do. Therefore, we'll just start with what's already unlocked, and then worry about getting the Camry later. I do like how they redesigned this starting in 2024. It looks more European than Japanese. But I also have to say how the Camry looked from 2018 to 2023 was also badass. I might even say it's better than what we have now. Kyle. He used to drive a Toyota, and during his time he acted like a jackass. Like he would wreck a lot of other non-Toyota drivers and say, "Oh, I'm allowed to do whatever I want because I drive a Toyota." I didn't really want to do that to Kyle. I mean, I wasn't planning on wrecking him, but I guess he didn't understand. We got a lot of ground to cover up. I believe we are, 6 seconds behind everybody. Hopefully we can just get a better pit stop than they do, and we'll worry about the rest later. This can't be AC/DC, is it? It sounds like them, but I never heard this song before. Alright. I might have to increase the difficulty. It looks like they weren't even trying to floor it. It looks like they kept it at 130 and it's like, this is good enough. This might be the same as the other Cup cars, the Mustang and Camaro, but I like the way the engine sounds on this car. I don't like, however, how the front bumper keeps jiggling a little bit. That's probably not the right word to use, but it's moving and bouncing around a little bit. I doubt it's going to fall off, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting as I turn the camera around. I can't do it with these corners, but you'll see for yourself. I'm also shocked with how easy this thing is to drift. I mean, NASCARs usually aren't easy to drift, but I said it in my first video when I first tried out the NASCAR update. This is Motorfest. I mean, they'll modify these cars to do whatever they want. NASCARs also don't have nitrous, but if you do certain events, you'll notice that they do. In this game, at least. I'm not worried about the car right now. We just got to do tires and fuel. Too much, too young, too fast. All right. That might not be enough to finish the race, but we'll see. Looks like I'm not the only one that went into the pits there. If they do decide, or I shouldn't say decide, but if they do manage to catch up, maybe I can get some help to save fuel. Seven seconds. Alright, this time I know I can stay on the track without going off course. I'm going to get this corner right this time. There we go. Went on the rumble strip a little bit there, but that's fine. Race officials usually allow that. As long as you don't go past the rumble strip and off the track, that's fine. Even though I was going sideways and spinning out of control earlier, I still think the tires are in good enough shape to finish the race. I just have to remember to go slower, because it'll be easier to go sideways. Road course. I love that. I actually thought that was a Sunoco sponsorship at first because of the colors. Oh. All right. Now everybody's pitting, with the exception of Van Gisbergen. He's in second, followed by Wallace. And they're getting out of the pits now. Kyle Busch, William Byron, Tyler Redneck, Kyle Larson, and Brad Keselowski. That is your lineup for drivers leaving pit road. I got a little distracted seeing all the racers there, but I know I have what it takes. Just got to remember not to floor it on these curves. Straightaways are fine because you don't have to turn. When you are turning, though, that makes it easier for you to go sideways. All right. We did it. Viva la Toyota! Sí, amigos! I'm putting a Mexican flag on my Camry when I do my custom paint scheme. But I still like the white, red, and black they've chosen. I said that the new Camry body that they're using now reminds me of a European car, and the fact that they've chosen the colors for the original German flag kind of helps to support my statement. I don't know when Germany began using white, black, and red prior to black, yellow, and red, but I remember black, white, and red was the colors they had for their flag during World War I. Welcome to the Street Versus. Accelerate when red lights appear to fill your nitro. Accelerate on go to have a boosted launch. And nitro will not refill over time. Be strategic. All right. Judging by the pictures of these Impalas, I'm going to assume that we are not racing another NASCAR. But we'll see. I forgot the increased difficulty. Fuck. Maybe I won't need to. I mean, 1v1s are usually harder in my opinion. Oh, no, we're good. Press R2 when lights appear. Okay, that was easy. I thought it was a 1v1, but we're only going against 3 other cars. Byron, Van Gisbergen, and Wallace. Guess we're doing another 5-lap shootout. I thought it was a point-to-points race because I've done this race once before. But I guess it's not limited to points-to-points. I'm going to save my nitros for later, though. I want to try and understand what I'm dealing with here before I do something careless and end up going too fast on a curve. Here's not too bad. I can do that. Okay, that was the finish line. We already finished the first lap. We are now on lap 2. Fuck me. Alright, now we gotta use nitrous again. Two Toyotas and 2 Chevys, no Fords. I guess we'll see a few more Fords in the next race. Automobilista 2 also has a NASCAR thing. I haven't tried it yet, and I don't intend to. It does look good, though. The only reason I'm not getting Automobilista 2 is because I have to save space on my laptop. Nice. I just love the way the engine sounded in the tunnel. I mean, I kind of wish the nitrous would refill, but this challenge is pretty good. I like it. We're on the second to final lap, aka lap 4. If you're a true gearhead, you'll appreciate the echo through this tunnel. Probably should have said that sooner so I didn't talk while it was echoing, but you'll hear it again one more time. Okay, that was overkill. It did sound cool in the tunnel, though. The whine of the nitrous, the engine, everything. And we even got a couple left over. 4.5 minutes, not bad. Alright, North Shore Speedway. I guess we don't have to use the Camry for this one. This is perfect because I was hoping to try out one of my other cars here. You've seen in the previous video, I've got the Union Pacific 64, which also has sponsors from Crew Coal and Pizza Sonic. And then my Stroker Race Ford Mustang, the Clyde Torquil Chicken Pit Special. We'll save that for later. I'm going to use this. First, I want to get some upgrades. Oh, hell yeah. 750 is the highest you can go, so I'm feeling really happy that I got several of these. I can upgrade both my Camry and Mustang with ease. I'm ready to get a good win for my Union Pacific sponsorship. For the front, I was considering putting the Union Pacific logo on, but I couldn't find the right shapes to do the logo properly, so I just decided to go old school and have the lettering on the front of their engines like they did in the 70s. Once again, we're only going against 3 other drivers. Again, Van Gisbergen, Wallace, and Byron. We are 3 seconds behind Bubba. Funny is there were a couple of people in my family that were named Bubba. My mom and a couple of her sisters have referred to me as Bubba as a nickname. I guess because they thought I was very precious to them. Yay. Well, that was great. Thank you, Byron. Fuck! I'm going to assume that was that was Van Gisbergen. Usually not like him, he's good at road courses. With the exception of Coda, he's won every road course. For last year, anyway. We'll see how he does this year. I need more draft. Oh, wait, no, there's a curve. That's not gonna make my car look good, but I had to do the shortcut. Oh, fuck you, dude. Why can't you bump draft in this game? Seriously. I mean, you just hit a car lightly, and you're supposed to stay behind them. You're not supposed to spin out like that while the other car drives away. That's fucked up. How are we 15 seconds behind the leader? He's right there. That's better. 4 seconds. Oops. Alright, Byron. You're starting to piss me off now. I'd expect this kind of behavior from Wallace or some other Toyota driver, but not you. Two seconds. We're catching up. Jesus Christ. In this mode, I feel like they have different tires. I mean, I've upgraded everything to the max, but the tires don't feel like slicks. It's like I'm driving my own personal car or something. Well, that's hopefully the only time I will not get first place, but I did what I was required. I got in the top 3, so good enough, I suppose. Fastest chicken in the South. I love it. I was also considering doing another version of the number 7 car that Stroker Race drove. At the beginning, before he meets Clyde Torpel, he was sponsored by a different company. I think it was called Xenon Oil. I'm writing a remake of Stroker Race, and I'm going to have the company change to Zenith Oil. Same thing with Aubrey James's sponsorship. He had 4-star champagne, was it? It was either champagne or wine, but you know, 4-star is usually not good. You want 5-star. Well, I guess 4-star is good, but why would you want that instead of 5-star? So instead of that, I changed Aubrey James's sponsorship to just Grand Whiskey. Because anything with the word grand in it, you know is going to be great. Or delicious. Or grand. 5.9 seconds behind the leader. And with a lot of the contact that we've made, the other drivers started it with us, though. Our tires have already gone down. Thank God I'm not the only one pitting. Yeah, we need new tires. I guess I'll also repair the car, too. Fuel shouldn't be an issue, especially if we draft off everyone else. Oh, fuck. Where am I? That's not going to help. We're in 7th. God damn it. I had to restart the whole procedure. I mean, it would have been fine if you just let me skip one and continue to the end, but no. I had to waste more time starting all the way at the beginning. We got 3rd, though. That's not bad. 17 seconds. We got a long, long, long way to go. I don't know why fuel's going up, but if it says we have enough to finish another lap without having to go back to the pits, that is good enough for me. This is much better. Yeah, and I might have said this in the previous video, but when you make contact with other cars or the wall, that dramatically decreases your tire wear. So like, let's say you're at 90%, if you hit the wall, or another car, depending on how fast you're going, that's going to drop down immediately to 80%. So you really, really got to be careful with what you're doing. Got a couple more cars pitting. That should help me buy some more time to increase my lead. 1 lap to go. In fact, we already started the final lap, so I know we've got enough fuel. We are good. fuck. I was a little worried about that corner when I was going sideways, but we're good. No thank you. I hate when you're about to finish the race and it tells you to go to the pit stop. Just let me finish the fucking race. Number 7 is your race winner. Nice. I like how the tire turns to the right and yet the car still went straight. Now this time, instead of using any of these two, we're going to switch over to this one. Luckily enough, it still has the same parts that the other NASCARs use, so we can easily get everything to 750. I didn't really expect to get all these parts already. I'm definitely going to have to scrap some stuff. Now this is a speed trap, so we're going to go backwards. Sounds of Red Bull. I hate that. This song is okay. I don't like the name called Pick Up the Pace, and I especially do not like Red Bull. That company's just overrated. They sponsor too much shit. They're not worth anyone's time, really. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Escape. Speed Trap, you have to go faster than what it tells you to do, and we already did that, so. Alright. That was better than what I expected. And we're going to use the Camaro for a second time here, because I just love showing off what I did here, you know. I did a similar design for the 1970 Camaro in the Crew 2. I might do this again, but for now, I'm going to have fun with my 64 Union Pacific Chevy. Although I just noticed, I'm missing the Chevrolet lettering at the back. Because all of the Camaros, despite the fact that Chevrolet still has the word Camaro at the back, you don't see the word Camaro on this thing anymore. They simply just call it Chevrolet. Because Camaro is no longer in production for street cars. Redneck just went sideways. So is Byron. What the hell happened to him? I mean, I know it's rainy, but I'm having an easy time. I don't understand what these guys are going through. We're going to ignore the fact that I just did that. Shit, everybody's crashing. Come on, Shane. Do I even have enough money to get the Camry? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're good. What else? We got Wallace, Redneck, Frisco, and Bell, my personal favorite. I wonder why we didn't see this for the other cars. Like, we didn't see the paint schemes available for Keselowski, Logano, or any of the other drivers for that matter. Oh well, I'll just do this, and like the other cars, I'll just modify it and do my own paint scheme. I might do a yellow and green. I'll keep the majority of the car yellow like my Camaro, but I'm going to make the roof green. And probably I'll also do a red number. But just like with my NASCAR 25 career, or as another reference to my NASCAR 25 career, just like with the Camaro, I am going to number this 82. Because if you've seen some of my ARCA races, I gave my 64 Chevy a break and I decided to try out the number 82 Toyota Camry, and my dog's barking. Oh, I see why now. He's trying to communicate with my neighbor's dog. I heard someone else barking outside. Finish the event. I think I just got to go around here twice. Ghost is not available. I don't care. Oh my God. And I thought Daytona had serious banking. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm not doing that again. Time to put my nitrous to use. Gotta wait though for it to change gears, because when it switches gears, you actually don't increase speed. You gotta wait for it to stop. That was... okay, that was good, but I should have gotten on the brakes sooner. No, don't go sideways on me. Or you know what? Maybe I'll do a Michael Marooks throwback. Maybe I'll use his number 80 car. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a hill there. I don't think it's big enough to be considered a hill, but you know, I thought it was more asphalt, and that I got away with it on the first lap. But I really do not feel like spinning out again. In fact, I'm surprised the glass is strong enough to hold up our car without cracking. Oh my. There you go. Sometimes when I use nitrous, it's a bit confusing. I always assume that it's gonna shift, but when I stop, the RPM decreases, and I have to wait for it to shift longer. Let's do this next, and then I should be able to repaint my car before I start. No, I can't. Alright. We'll just save it for later then. Now we're going against other cars. Just what I like to see. And again, it's Van Gisbergen, Wallace, and Byron. Couldn't we get someone different for a change? Fuck you, Bubba. I honestly shouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's not the dirtiest driver, but he has made contact with a few other cars before. Oh, karma. He made contact with Van Gisbergen and screwed himself up. Now it's just me and Byron. Oh wait, no, we're good. He's not 14 seconds behind. We're catching up. Ooh, I was worried I was going to hit one of those trees, and then my race would definitely be screwed up, but we're okay. The fact that I'm able to have like some kind of control drift in this car still baffles me. Usually when you see a NASCAR going sideways like that, you generally have a hard time keeping control of it. Fuck me. I didn't realize I was stoned. It's hard to tell at night. I thought there was like a wooden shed. All the same, that's probably something I'd want to avoid making contact with anyway. I was worried Byron was going to try and throw a late block, but we're good. I forgot there's only 2 laps here, so we are definitely good. Gotta avoid making any more mistakes. And I can proceed without any trouble. Come on, don't go sideways now. There you go. Come on. Crap. Crap. Fuck. Oh, shit. I went backwards while going sideways. That was beautiful. Come on, William. Yeah, I was desperate there. I know I said I don't usually use nitrous when shifting gears, but I had to do something. There we go. Now it finally shifted when I finished nitrous. Where's the finish line? I thought we would have crossed it by now. There it is. Beautiful. Well, I probably shouldn't say beautiful. There was room for improvement in certain areas, but I still won. Alright. Let me repaint my Camry and then we'll do the final event. Alright, so as it turns out, we can't modify this thing. I thought if I switched to a different car and drove that for a while I'd be allowed to, but I guess not. So we'll just move on to that final activity. I'll worry about that later. And we'll just pilot our test Camry to... Oh, now we do the escape. Okay. Just burped a little bit. Apologize for that. I mean, I do like the paint scheme here. It would still be nice if I could switch it to something else. Then again, I guess that's why they had those other Cup cars available with Wallace, Reddick, I almost said Byron, but I meant Bell and Briscoe. Car's still damaged from our previous race. And why does it have a fucking horn? That's funny for online races, though, especially if you were to go back to NASCAR 25. You deal with a lot of those noobs that deliberately wreck others for no reason. And just honk their horn, tell them to get out of the way. I usually fight fire with fire. I always try to race clean, but if you screw me up, you better prepare for me to screw you up in return. Oh, I went sideways there. That wasn't so bad. At least I completed the objective. I don't think that's going to help. I mean, it definitely doesn't help that we have to go put up with these curves here, but I think that was the best option we had. I mean, there was a ghost of another player doing that, so that's it for this video.